and welcome to Media Fracas. You know, I didn't think I'd have to do another one of these shows again, but here I am. So, it's time for another eBay fail. I mean, what could be more fun than scrolling through eBay looking for that awesome treasure? You know, I look for all kinds of stuff, anything from video games, to vintage toys, to guitars, you name it, I'm looking for it. And especially vintage video games. And once in a while I come across a real gem, and I thought this was going to be the case, but it turned out to be a nightmare. Hey, for those of you playing at home, if you were to ship a vintage boxed handheld electronic video game, would you A, put it in a well-padded box with either packing peanuts or bubble wrap or even wadded up newspaper? It doesn't matter, because it's going to arrive safe and secure. Well, or would you ship it in a flimsy paper padded envelope like what we have here? You know what, I'm going to put this guy on blast because now I'm pissed. Von Stull, S-T-U-L-L, I think that says. I don't even think the guy can read or write, so it's just scribbled on the package. Better known as Hex Zero Rouge or Rogue on eBay, so we're going to put that on the screen so you can avoid this guy.
You imbecile! You bloated idiot! You stupid fathead! You...
Because he will, if you buy something from him, he will put it in a low quality padded envelope. And look at that. There's the game inside. Can you see that? See, look at how tight that is inside there. It's going to crush. And, yeah, the listing did say that the box was not perfect, but it sure isn't going to be perfect after receiving it in a cheap, flimsy padded envelope. Let's take a look, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Completely crushed on the sides, which it did not show in the listing. This is a 1979 electronic game. Look at how crushed that is. So something obviously was heavy, was placed on top of that. Look at that. It just crushed. It folded. It completely folded this box. Now it's trashed. And I'm going to send it back to him, whether he likes it or not. We did have an exchange online, and he wasn't very nice about it. He stands by that he sent it. It arrived in the condition he sent it in.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
You know what? Bullshit. Because there's no way this would arrive in mint condition or any kind of condition in a cheap, flimsy padded envelope. So, you know, basically I gotta sell this as loose. Yeah, it's in there. You know, here it is. It's a vintage Sears basketball game, but you know the package is crushed to shit. So there we are. Hex Zero Rogue. Watch out for him on eBay. I'm not, you know, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't buy from him or anything, but buyer beware. That's all we have for today. I just wanted to point that out, and again, I can't stress this enough for those of you who aren't eBay savvy. Do not put a boxed video game in a flimsy padded envelope. This is what, the fourth or fifth one of these videos I have to make? I mean, when are people gonna learn? This is ridiculous. I work hard for my money, and I expect to get the product as promised in the listing, not some crushed thing so you can save. He saved $1. He charged $5, or it was like $5.40 or something like that, and the package only cost $4.80 to ship. And so, you know, maybe a cost-cutting issue or just plain stupidity. I kind of think it's stupidity, because if you look at some of this other idiot's auctions, he sells... the last thing he sold, which he got a negative for, is a Taco Bell salsa packet. Can we show that? Okay. Which, he apparently ripped the guy off because he sent an empty box. So, you know what? Another important thing for you eBayers out there, check the feedback before you buy from a bother. And if it looks like a good deal, it's probably too good to be true.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Okay, well, now that my blood pressure is through the roof, we have a viewer mail. This one comes from Jim. He's a Facebook friend. If you want to like me up on Facebook, just look me up right there, and I'll be your pal, and you can get updates from the show and all the cool stuff that I do. But this little gem comes from Jim. Apparently he bought on eBay a 1985 vintage, 1985 Hot Wheels set, which they shipped in a paper bag. Or I'm kind of imagining maybe they just wrapped it in that brown craft paper and just shipped it off to him. And of course, this wonderful 1985 Hot Wheels set came trashed, and I'm sure you were pretty irate out there, weren't you, Jim? It sucks, especially when you spend a lot of money on something and the eBay seller is too dumb or just doesn't frickin' care. Alright, thanks for watching, and join us next time for more Media Fracas. And I hope I don't have to do this again. I'd rather just talk about nerd stuff and do silly skits like I always do. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm here for you. I got your back. Your internet pal has your back. So, good night.